Practice tip of the day.
Another great practice tip to be most effective, because we have limited time, right? You're telling me you don't have time to practice. Well, we've made time. We found a way to make some time, and now we're going to practice them to be as effective as possible. We talked about goals. We talked about deadlines. Journal it, okay? Write it down. I don't know why this works, but you ask any successful person in any field they're in, writing down your goals somehow just kind of makes it happen. I don't know why, but it does. So keep a journal of your practicing. Whatever it is you did, write it down. Like if you were able to play the first 1 minute of the song you were working on, write it down. Write down what speed you were able to do it at. If you have an idea, use your metronome for that. If you're working on a specific technical thing, like playing through arpeggios or sweep picking or alternate picking a scale at a certain speed, write down what speed you can do it at cleanly. Like if you can play 16th notes at a quarter note equals 70 on your metronome, and that's your top speed that you can do it clean, write that down in that day's little practice journal. That way, when you come back several weeks later, you'll see the progress. You make progress in music, playing an instrument, guitar, drums, piano, trumpet, saxophone, singing. It's always incremental. It's always little increases at a time. You never usually have huge dramatic leaps in your playing. It's usually incremental. You get a little bit better every single time you play. Every single time you practice, you get a little bit better. So to get a lot better, you have to do a lot of these. Does that make sense? A lot of practicing, and you'll get a little bit better. But it gets discouraging because you're like, I've been playing, I don't really feel any better. Well, you are better, but you're only a little bit better. And so keeping a journal and writing down things, like if you have a metronome and you write down what tempos you can play this piece of music at, or this exercise, or this technical challenge. If you even just over 2 weeks, if you look back at it and you started at quarter note equals 60, and then 2 weeks later you're at quarter note equals 80, you have proof. You've improved. It's like a ruler is what your metronome is. It measures your progress. So write that down. And that's very encouraging, because sometimes when you just really get down on yourself, you're not as good as you want to be yet. You're still working toward being a better musician. You can look back in your journal and see, oh wait, I have made progress. This is great. I'm going to keep going. And it helps it's a great motivator to do that. So keep a record of your progress. Write it down on paper. It works.
Yeah, practice!